Hi, today I will discuss about Cambridge IGCSE Information and Communication Technology 0417 paper 2 for the October-November 2021 series, and in this video I will discuss only for the data manipulation part. So we will go to that part, the database, task 3. You are now going to prepare some reports based on assessment results. Dates are to be imported in the format of day, month, year. So now number 17. Using a suitable database package, import the file N2102 trainee.csv. Before you do that, I want you to check it first using the Excel. So trainee, it will be this one. Adjust the width of its column and check whether all the data are recognized by the computer correctly. So all the text should be left aligned, which is the first three columns are all left aligned. All the dates for the birth date would be right aligned. That one is correct. And then I think for the last three columns, everything are left aligned. So this one is okay. Now we just close this one. You don't have to save because you open it just to check whether the computer can read the data correctly. If not, then you need to go to the control panel. Remember that. So don't save this. So make sure before you go to the database, import the file. Make sure the file that you want to import is already closed. And then after that, you open Access. That one would be My Database application, blank database. And then I will save it in the working folder. So I will click on the working folder here. The name, I just keep it database 4. Okay. And then after that, create. This one I will close. And then to import external data, view data source, and then from file. And then CSV is a text file. So I will go there and go to the working folder again. The name of the file is trainee. So I will double click on that. Okay. This is the data. Just go to the next and just inform the access that the first row contains the field name, and then that one is not a record, the first row. So that one is the field name, comma, and then after that, in here you can check the data type. So we will look first the data type. The first three is text, and then followed by date and time, and then the remaining column, the remaining field name will be text. We can check it one by one. Short text, short text, short text, date of birth, short text, short text, short text. This one is correct. And then next, how about the primary key? Okay, on the question, it's already said that trainee number field as a primary key. So you can choose my own, and then after that, click on the trainee number. And then next, and then just keep the name like that, and then finish. And then close. If you only have one result, one table here, it means all the records are successfully imported. But if you have two files on the list, it means some of the records are failed to be imported to your database. So you need to redo it again and check again the control panel. Now, after that, we go back to the question. We're done with this one, save the data. Maybe the format we will check first. So double click of this of the file, the table. Wow, this one is like quite big, yeah, as a record, as a table, 499 records. Wow. And then you go to the design view, date and time, and then we check the format, the MY. Maybe we can use which one? We can use this one, the MY. Okay, date, month, and year. So I can click on that one. And what else? And here done. Save the data. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing a primary key, field names, data type used in the table. Okay, so we go here on the design view. You see the field name, data type, and also the primary key. So you just do the print screenshot. Uh, just highlight the one that you need to show to the Cambridge, that one, and then go to the evidence, and that one become our evidence for. So you put it on the evidence for, paste it, and then after that save. Now we're done with the first one, and then after that import the results. So again, before you import it, you need to open it first just to check that the data, all the data are read correctly by your computer. So in here, the date and the time, I don't know, all of them right aligned. Yes, and the middle one is the day. I think all of them is left aligned. That one's correct. Test version is okay. I think all of them can be read correctly, right? All the text is left aligned. All the numbers, all the times, all the date will be right aligned. So everything is okay. We can close this. You don't have to save it again because I want to import this one to our to my database. Then I need to close it first before I import it. So I go back to the database. This one, if I want to say yes, and then after that external data, new data source form file, text file, and then after that the file will be the results. So I will click on the results and then okay, and then next. Again, the first row contains the field name, and then this one we will check the data type. So this one is date time text, subject text. Okay, we will check it first one by one. This one is date with time text, date of time text, and then after that, what else? Number text, date time, number number for the okay, number. This one is number, and this one will be text, student ID, and then duration, date, and time, number. Okay, makes sense. Duration, date, and time, and then why that one is makes sense for the next one is number because that one is a score, right? And after that, we go to the last one. It will be text and text. This one text and text. That one is okay. If on the data type there is a word boolean, yes or no, then you know what? On the data type here, you change it become yes or no. Okay, logical boolean or something, yes or no, logical boolean or something, then you need to change the data type become yes or no, and you can do it here. Yeah, but for this question, there is no boolean, so you don't have to change the data type become yes or no. Now, after that, next in here, I don't know, primary key. Again, do not set any primary key. Okay, do not set. So no primary key. I can do like that one, no primary key. And then next, and then finish. Again, it will give me only one result. So it means all the records are successfully imported to our database. And it's not this one, actually, the results, right? What is the size? Whoa, we have 1,164 records. That one is like a lot, right? Now, after that, we go back to the questions. Mm, do not set any, and then after that, in here, date and time, DMY. But later, when you display it, you will display it this way. Well, for me, I will directly go to this one. So I will go to the design view and then test it here. I will, if you want to make it become like this one first, it's okay. It's okay. You make it become the MY first is fine. I will keep it like that. Later display, it means what? When you make a report, when you make a printout from this database and test date is included, then you need to be sure that the format will be like this one because that one is for the display. right? Text, you don't have to change it. Date and time, we need to change it, become HSMM. Again, about the display. So when you make a printout and you have start time and duration, you need to be sure that the format is hour and minute only. But if you want to change it here, it's fine. You can. You click on the start time here and then format the format. You change it, become hour minutes. And then in here also hour minutes. And for me, it's fine also for this one if you want to directly change it to that become this one because it says M. It means only the first the three characters of a month. If it's like four, it means it's a complete one, like October, November, December. Okay, so if you want to make it like this one, it's fine also. So you save the change. If you look here, there is no um primary key, right? Actually, I'm wondering how to make the field property smaller because it's this one is too like big, right? And I don't know like how to make this smaller, even if I do like this. How to like drag this one? Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, we will go here and then evidence, place in your evidence document a screenshot shows the field name and data types used. This one become the problem because I cannot show all of them. Really, like how? This one is like quite weird. What is it? No, really, I cannot adjust this. So what should I do to show all of them? F6? What happened? Even I cannot make it smaller. So the one that I will do, okay, it's fine. Screenshot like this. I still can make one, I think, for the this one is for the evidence file. So I will put it like this. And then after that, total marks, right? Total marks. And then after that, screenshot again. Hey, hey, total marks. And then after that, I go to here, like that one. Okay? Yeah, I want to crop it a little bit. That one looks better, right? Still, I can make it. Okay, so until results done. And then after that, we go back to the questions. Create a one-to-many relationship between trainee number in the trainee table and the student ID in the result table. Okay. So before you, this one say before you create the relationship, make sure all the table are closed. Go to the database tool, relationship, double click on all of them, close, and then it says that the training number here, you connect it to the student ID over here, right? So you just click and, oh, oh, yeah. Now, training number, student ID, and then after that, one-to-many relationship. So we're done. You can do the screenshot over here, but if you want to screenshot from the display here, you need to click on the enforce and reference here integrate. Uh, cannot. So yeah, okay. So if it's cannot, then you do the screenshot over here. I think on this part, we need to place the evidence document screenshot showing the type of relationship between the two table, which is one to many, right? Because I cannot enforce, then okay, we just do the screenshot over here. So we highlight this and then after that create. Yeah, the relationship is still there. So we go to the evidence 6, and then you paste it there and then save. This one also save the relationship, save layout, and then after that close. Now, after that, we go to the next one, number 19. Enter the following details as a new record in the trainee table. So, family name, first name, uh, training number, birthday, gender, trainee job, training provider. It means you will directly store this one in the table, trainee table, yeah. So we open the trainee table here. At the bottom here, there's a new blank record. You click on it, that one, and then you start typing it. The family name is Snyder, and then after that, the first name is Lina, and then after that, the trainee number is CA0096, and then after the death date is 1908. 2003, and then after the female, and then the trainee job is software developer, and then after that the training provider is Tawara Digital Academy, like that. So we're done with that one. Okay, this one is being stored correctly. You can like right click, save. Yeah, it's become 500, so is safe in the table already. And then after that, we Snyder Lina. Okay, I think I didn't mistype any words there. Check your data entry for errors. Tawara Digital Academy email this one. Yeah, I think everything is okay. So I go to the 20 now. We will create a report. This one is the printout. Remember, when the printout using this one, duration, start time, test date, uh, birth date, it should follow this. But especially this one, the one that with the display. Okay. Uh, we will start this. Before you create the report, you will go to the query. So you can close this one if you want, close all to create a query, create and then query design and then pay attention to the question. Using fields from the trainee table only. It means you just click on the trainee only and then close. And then after that, produce a tabular report that now on the report, you will show not all records that available in the table and not all field name that available in the table. So you need to figure it out first. What are the field name? What the field name that will be used on this report? And if you look here, and usually it will be on the second point. It will be first name. So you double click first name, family name, and then after that, birth date, trainee job, birth date, and then trainee job, and then after that, training provider. Like that one. You need to select the field in order. And then after that, of course, we will not print all the records that available in that table. We will deal with a criteria, filtering the records. Usually that one will be available on the first point. Select the records where training provider includes the text digital, or we can say containing the text digital. So it means the position of digital can be in the front of the text or at the end or in the middle. Yeah. So for that one, we will use the criteria like for the training provider, right? So criteria here, and for the training provider, the intersection, you will write the criteria. So star, and then digital star. And then you can press tab to go to the next one, like digital. So it means I want you to select all the records that have digital as a training provider. So we can check the result. We go to the datasheet view, right click datasheet view. This one, you can make it everything fully visible first. Yeah, like this one. And then if you look on the training provider, then look, all of them will have the word digital. It can be at the beginning, at the end, in the middle, or as a part of a word. But there is a word digital. Okay, and look, the record is decreased. Before it's around 400 something, right? Oh no, 500, if I'm not mistaken. It become 131. It's being reduced, right? A criteria. We go to the design view, and then there's another criteria. Birth date would be in 2003, only the year. But in the birth date, we have all of them. So most probably we need to use the syntax there. Um, okay, I will say most probably, I don't know, it will be year, um, and then like this one, and then birth date. So I want to take the year of the birthday, right? And then after that, that one will be equal to 2003. Mm-hmm. 2003. I don't know. That one is correct or not. We will see. So this one, we go back to the dataset view. And now I only see all the birth date with the year 2003. Is correct, right, guys? Yeah, so it will be something like that. Yeah, year. You want to take the year of the birth date. This one. Since the birth date is a column name, so you need to round it with the square bracket. And then after that, that one will be equal to 2003. So that's how to set the criteria. And we save it. And I think the result of this query is fine for the test. Why? Because now we only have 32 records, and that one is quite proper number of records for the test. And we go to back to the questions. And I think we're done with the query. So basically, query is about setting the criteria to filter the records and also to select what kind of fields that you want to see on the report. After you're done with that one, you save it, and then you can close it, and then you create the report. Now to create the report, create, and then you go to the report wizard, and of course you want to create a report using that query, and you will select all the fields in that query next. And here, we're done with the first one. The next one, we need to have the field in this order with the data and label display in full, and do not group the data. Do not group the data. It means the level of all the fields should be the same, something like this one. And then okay, and then after that, in here the sorting, don't do it here, just do it on the report directly. And then after that, in here the layout will be tabular, because here is produce a tabular report. And then after that, about the orientation, we need to check it first. The orientation will be portrait, so we can set portrait here. And then what is the title? We'll look here. The title will be includes only the text digital work programs as a title display in a larger font size, fully visible at the top of the page. So in here, I will write it as a digital work and then programs like that. And then after that, finish. And there you are. And don't forget, on the second point, it says that with data and labels display in full, and the title should look exactly the same with this one with the underscore. So you don't have to edit the underscore, because that one is is being asked on the instruction to have the underscore also, but we need to make sure that everything is fully visible. We have how many records? We have how many fields? We have one, two, three, four, five. In here, one, two, three, four, five. This one is not fully visible. We can see that. This one is not fully visible. So to change the layout or to edit the layout to make sure everything is fully visible, you go to the layout view, and now it's time for you to edit it like this one. Yeah, we have learned this one, how to edit this. You click on this one, control, you click also the data, resize it, both of them. So the width of both of them are the same. And then if you want to move it to the left, to the right, you use the arrow key on the keyboard. This one also, I think this one is too long, make it smaller. And then you move it to the left because I think for the date and training provider, they need more space than the name. And then birth date here. No, not yet. Okay, that one is fine. I will go like this. And then I don't know about the trainee job. No, this one is not fully visible. Technician. That one is okay. Oh, arrow key. And then the last one, training provider. This one. It's fully visible. I can make it smaller. It, why I make it smaller a little bit? To make sure that the margin over here and here are equal. But still, everything is fully visible. So this one looks nice. So we're done with the label and also the records. So number one is okay. Number two is already, all the field is in this order. Data label display full. I'm not grouping the data. So now we go to here, ascending order based on the training provider. Ascending order based on the training provider. So you can go to the design view, layout view actually, and then you go to the group and sort. And then after that, you add sort ascending based on the training provider. Training provider ascending meaning from A to the top. If like descending, it means you choose the Z on the top. Okay. So this one done, you close it. Yeah. Now, the training provider, the data is being ordered based on the training provider, uh, ascendingly. Yeah, you can check it first. Why this one is, okay, I just make this one smaller a little bit. Ah, okay. Because it's like overlapping, right? Don't like it. Let's. I can make this one smaller, right? Right. Okay. And then after that, we go to the next one. Has a portrait as the page orientation already fit on a single page. We can go to the print preview and we look here. If we cannot go to the next, it means this one is only page one, or we can also check below the report, page one of one. So it means it's only one page, right? Now, if you have more than one page, it means most probably the query is wrong. You need to go back to the query, delete this report, and redo it again, the report, after the query is correct. Yeah. And then after that, includes the title already, has your name, sender number, and candidate number on the report. So for that one, you just go to the design view, and then, the date here is not needed. So you just delete that. You click on that one, delete, and then for the details, you just use label, report design label. So the AA, that one is the label, and then you can write your name, center ID, and after that, the candidate number. Again, you can go to the layout view, And that one can be used to adjust the position of your name. So let's say you want to move it a little bit to there, to the right. It's okay. And then I'll do that print preview again to check whether this one is okay. I think this one is not okay. Let me go back again. No, just put it here. Done. Again, print preview. Now that one looks good. Now, this one I think is okay. Again, check whether all the data are fully visible. This one is in order, ascending for the training provider, the date. Look on the questions. I think the date will be DMY, so it will be date, and then after that day, and then after that slash month, after that slash year, and I think that one is okay. We follow that. I think this one is okay, and then you just what? You just print. Yeah, you just print that one. Print. Done. And then we save this and we close and we can go to the next question, guys. What is the next question? Import. No, 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 not import. We go to the next one. We save it. We print and then print out two. So we're done with that one. We go to the 21. I think this one is the last one. Okay, 21, using fields from both tables. So again, I will create a query and then now both table, I will double click on all of them, close it, and then after that, we go to the points that tell me what kind of fields that should be available on the report. It will be on the third one. First name, family name, first name, family name. Usually the second one will be more difficult than the first one. And then after that, subject test date, I think it will be here. Subject test date. And then after that, test day start time, test day start time. And then after that, mark achieve, mark achieve. Where's the mark achieve? Mark achieve. And then after that, in here, there's a percentage mark. And then you look on the first instruction. It says contain a new field called percentage mark, which is calculated at runtime. So this one is a runtime calculated field. This field will calculate. Okay, so we will do it first. The name of the field is percentage mark. So the one that you will do, will write it here, percentage underscore mark. And then for the equal to, you use the colon. And then after that, it says that one come from the mark achieved divided by the total mark. Okay, mark achieved is a field name, so you need to round it with the square bracket, and then you write mark achieved. And then after that, that one is being divided by, I don't know, being divided by the total marks. Okay, total marks is also a field name, so I will use the square bracket again, and then I will write total marks. Oh, total marks. And then tab. And I want to see the result first. So I go to the datasheet view and see whether the number is there. Okay, I will just adjust it like this. Okay, the number is there. And then design view again. What's next? And display as a percentage with zero decimal place. For that one, you just click on this one and then you go to the property sheet. And then after that, you will make the format become percentage. And then make it become zero decimal place, right? So this one you make it zero, tab, and then after that close it, and then we can go back again to the datasheet view. This one become percentage without any decimal place, zero decimal place, right? And then not only that, if you look on the question, after percentage mark, then followed by the result. Okay, we go back to the design view, and then in here I will put the result. So I think I already have all the fields that is needed on the report from the first name until the result, and this one, the mark will be the calculated runtime field, yeah. What's next? Again, this one is 1,164 record. That one is too many for a report on the test. So for sure, there will be a criteria, yeah, to filter the record. So it will be this one. Select the record where the test day is Saturday or Sunday. We will go first here. Uh, the test day will be either Saturday or Sunday, right? So, okay, design view on the test day here, I will write Saturday or Sunday. Maybe I need to Saturday or Sunday. That's all. And then tab, and then we check it. Always, after you set any criteria, check it, whether this one is correct or not. Oh yeah, it only show the Saturday and Sunday match to the instruction. And then after that, the next one, it will be mark achieve will be 25 or more, 25 or bigger, mark achieve. Where is it? This one? Mark achieve? Okay. So this one will be greater than or equal to 25, like that one. Again, you check it whether it's correct, 25 or more. There is no score below 25. And look now, the record is only 40. That one makes sense for this test. For me, I will say for the Cambridge test, dealing with the database, when you need to create a report, the record would not be more than, I will say, 70 or 80. Most probably around 40 or 50, not more than that. If it's more than that, it means your query is wrong. Your filter is wrong. Okay. Now, I think we're done, right? We go to the question. We're done with this one. Calculated runtime field. We already set also the format. We already set all the filter here. And then we already select all of this. We just need to be sure that the data and labels display info on the report and do not group the data. And it means we're done with the query. We save this as a query 2. It's fine. You don't have to change the name. Just keep it query 2 and then we close it just to clear the working area. And then we go to the create and then report wizard. We go to the query 2, we select all of them and make sure now this one, meaning we group the data based on the first name and family name. We don't want that, right? So we click on this just to make sure that all the fields have the same level. Do not group the data, right? The same thing like this one. Make sure all the fields have the same level. Now in here, the sorting, skip it. We just do it on the report directly. Layout still tabular, but I believe because like we deal with lots of field, I believe like the orientation for the page will be landscape. It's true, landscape, right? So in here, you can change it, become landscape next. And then what is the title? We can look here, includes only the text. We can type testing as a title display in a larger font size, fully visible at the top of the page. Now that one, you can type it here. It will be weekend testing. Yeah. Saturday or Sunday, right? So finish. We're done with that one. Remember, fully visible for all the data and the label. So if you look here, it's not everything fully visible. And we check it first. How many how many fields available on the report? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we will check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's the 9? Right? Okay, it's fine. We adjust it first. We go to the layout view, and now it's time for us to adjust this. Okay, okay, that one is too small. I will make it like this. Everything fully visible. Yes. And then this one also, I will make it smaller. Actually, I still can make it a little bit smaller. Yep. Using the arrow key on the keyboard, I will move it to the left. And then after that, this one, fully visible. No, yes, I just need to move it. So we have first name, family name, subject, test date, and then this one I believe would be test date, not overlap each other, right? No. And then after that we have test day start time, test day. I think this one is enough, right? Start time. Okay, this one is should be fully visible. The title. And then this one result, I will make it smaller. Move it to the right. Make sure that the margin over here and here the same. And then after that, this one I can adjust it, right? I will move it to like this. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then here is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one's correct. When I scroll down, I think everything is fully visible. Again, check the display here. The duration and start time. Do we have duration and start time? Start time. It's 8 right? The duration is not there. This way, and then test date should be like this one. Test date should be like this one. It's okay. And then after that, what else? Because date is not there. So I think the layout is okay. The percentage mark should be percentage without decimal place. So I think everything is okay. We can like save it first. Okay, so there you are. This is the final one. You have only 2 page for this one. I think that one looks fine. We go to the question. So, what is the one that we have done here? The first one done, the second one done, the third one is done. This one, the sorting, ascending based on the test day and descending based on the subject. Let's go. We do it on the layer view, and then you go to the group and sort, and then add the sort. And then after that, you choose the test day. The test day would be ascending, right? So A on the top, and then after that, you add another sort, and that now based on the subject, and that one will be what? Descending. So you go to the Z on the top. You close this, right? And we will check. Like for example, ascending test day. Where's the test day? This one, all the Saturday. And then we check whether the subject is descending. So look, mathematics 3 first, and then 2 after that one. So this one is correct. And then after that, page orientation is landscape. I think it's already landscape, guys, right? We already said that about the page layout. You can go to the print preview, and then the one is already landscape. This one, yeah, landscape, and then fit on a single page swipe. This one meaning that all the fields fit on the single page swipe, but vertically it can use more than one page. Okay, different to this one, fits on a single page is different, yeah, with this one. And then includes the title is already, we can testing, we already have that on the report at the top, we can testing. And then after that, calculates the number of tests and display this as an integer below the subject column at the end of the report. We want to know like how many tests happen on the weekend, right? So that one we will use count. We will count based on what? Well, because it should be below subject, then most probably we will count based on the subject. But actually, if you want to use other thing, it's okay. But we use the subject is also okay. And the answer will be equal to the number of records that are available here, basically. Yeah. So how to do that? You go to the design view of the report. And again, all the formulas will be calculated and will be displayed at the end of the report. So you will put it on the report footer. And to create the formula, you will not use the label, but you will use the text box. So you will click here, and then the formula you put it on the text box. You will be count, and then opening bracket, because subject is the field name. So you put the square bracket, and then you write subject. And after you're done with this one, you might need to adjust the text box just to make sure that the what the formula is fully visible, because sometimes for the evidence you need to screenshot the formula that you use on the report. And then after that, we also need to set a label, total test completed. So I will use the label over here. So I will type here total test completed, like that one. Later we will adjust the position of this one on the layout view. I think we're done with this one, calculate total test, but we need to place it below the subject column. Okay, below the subject column. So we go to the layout view, below the subject column. Subject is which one? This one, yeah, the mathematics. So I will move this one to here, and then this one I will put it here. I don't know. I will put here. Um, okay, like this one. It doesn't say should be left align or right align, right? Below the subject column at the end of the report. Yes. Now, the box is not, it doesn't look good. So click on that one. You go to the report layout and then property sheet, and then after that, for the border style, from the solid you change it become transparent, so that one is gone. If you want to make it smaller, and for example you want to place it here, it's also fine, actually, right? Like that, it's fine. But it doesn't look good. I'll put it here, fine. uh yeah, adjust it. Okay, we save. What's next? Display only your name, center number, candidate number in the footer, so it appears in the same position on every page. Make sure no other data is displayed in the footer, no other data, only the center number. Okay, so for that one, you go to the design view. On the page footer, you only need to put your details. So, you know, the page number here is not important. Delete this one also, no. And then after that, you go to the report design label, and then you write your name over there, like this one, and then the center ID, and then after that the candidate number, like that. Yeah, so it will look like this one. We can testing everything like this one, and then after that the second page will be like this. Okay, you save it. And then what's next? You're done with all of this, save and print your report. So that will be the third print out. And then evidence 7, like I said before, on the evidence documents, give a screenshot showing the database formula used to calculate the number of tests. So in here, you go to the design view, make sure this one is fully visible, and do the screenshot, guys, like this one. And then you place it as the evidence 7. We save this one, we save the report, save, we close, and we're done for the database. Bye bye.